Hey guys, it's Erica, the technology nerd who likes to film stuff, and I have something here for you guys. This is the Invisible Shield HD screen protector review for the Samsung Galaxy S3. So here we are. This is my actually pretty sweet setup that I wanted to show you guys. I will be reviewing soon. This is the Sadio active kickstand case, and I thought it looked pretty badass with the Spider-Man active wallpaper here. See that it looks very Spider-Man-like in celebrating the actual Marvel release of Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. So getting along with that, let's take this off. Yeah, you guys have to admit, this looks pretty nice. Woo! So in case you guys wanted to know what I'm sporting right now, the Sadio active kickstand case, the red color here, and the Spider-Man wallpaper. So here we are. Take all this off. That was not an ad, by the way. I just actually thought that was pretty cool. So let's get into this. So what do they include in here? Well, for 25 bucks, this is at somewhere like Best Buy, although I'm sure you can get this online. You get the Invisible Shield. You get one Invisible Shield. So that's something to keep in mind. If you mess up, you can try exchanging it, or you could speak with Invisible Shield themselves, and usually they will be pretty good about it and give you another one, which is what is awesome about them, is that they give you a lifetime warranty as long as you register your product with your receipt at Zagg.com. So they give you the instructions. It does have a little baggie. I lost the baggie, but you know, whatever. So they give you a cleaning cloth, which I find really good for absorbing the liquids as you're installing this wet install protector. This is new. Last I saw it with the Zagg Invisible Shield, it was a little bottle that they gave you, and now it's easier to hold on to. I find that nice because it doesn't slip now as you're trying to, your fingers are all tacky and wet and you're trying to get the screen protector at the right wetness. So, you know, kudos, that's pretty good. Squeegee, very important and works very well. So as far as installing this guy on my Galaxy S3, what I had noticed with this HD screen protector is that it was a little bit harder than all the other Invisible Shield screen protectors to install. I know this one's has an extra added clarity to it, and I don't know what they've done to it, but as you're putting it on, it seems to dry very, very quickly. So I had a hard time being able to push it into place, and that became an issue because I was pulling it up and re-wetting it, and it still wasn't wanting to slide. It didn't slide at all, it seemed. So I ended up with pieces of lint and stuff underneath the screen protector, which I found to be a little bit annoying. Maybe I didn't sop it enough, but I am very careful with getting my Galaxy S3 wet, because right underneath the receiver grill here is a wetness detector, and that scares me if I should ever need any type of servicing. I don't really have a warranty, let's not get into that, but if you guys do have a warranty with your phone, be careful with that. One thing to say right away about this particular screen protector is that it's very hard to see with the stark white. You can see here that it doesn't have a perfect cutout for every piece here around the holes or for the buttons. You can see that it doesn't give complete protection. I wish that they would have just cut it correctly so that this whole part here was protected, as well as this part here at the top. Oh, now you can see it. You can see that there's a cutout where that grill is for the receiver, and then also around the camera. So it doesn't protect any of that. Maybe they didn't want to have any issues with the front-facing camera, but if it is as clear as they claim it to be, it shouldn't be an issue. So I found that a little bit curious, and it's quite a big spot to be unprotected. So that's something to keep in mind. Spigen SGP does have their own version of their HD screen protector, and theirs does cover everything, so you can check them out, Spigen.com. If you should want one of these guys, and if you're not a die-hard fan of Invisible Shield, theirs does cover completely, even over your buttons here, and it does fit perfectly, so that's something to keep in mind. As far as feel of this particular screen protector, I love this. They do advertise that this feels very similar to glass, and indeed they are not lying. This is actually quite nice. Sorry about that. There is no type of drag or awful feeling with this guy here. This feels fantastic. And what I really love about this screen protector Now, as far as clarity, this is very clear. It is, as they advertise as well, crystal clear. So that is also something that I have loved about this screen protector. I've had Zagg screen protectors in the past, you know, Invisible Shield, and I haven't really been a big fan of them because they tend to have a little bit of a milkiness to it. Some of you may not agree with me, but that was what had completely turned me off from these type of urethane screen protectors, because I didn't like them to be non-invisible like claimed, but this is actually pretty flipping invisible, you guys. I really like that. But as far as the peeliness, like the orangey peeliness, it does still have a little bit of that effect. You can see that in the sunlight. And I noticed that it isn't recovering as well from bruising. You can see my little zigzag marks here. I purposely was trying to see how well this would recover. And it does leave indentations for quite some time on it. They don't completely go away. So that's something also to keep in mind. They say that this is scratch proof. Maybe not in the sense that it leaves bruises, but I've noticed I did take this to Hawaii with me. That was quite fun. Some of the issue is that it leaves those very fine scratches. I know that had to do with sand and the fact that I was in a very sandy place. I would say it held up pretty well, but you will get a little bit of scratches here and there. They don't show up too much, which is what's really nice about these screen protectors, but this does, in fact, it will scratch. Just like any other screen protector, you will see lines and marks here and there. So I don't know why they call it completely scratch proof. Maybe that's more marketing, but I would put an X over that for scratch proof. That's not quite true. So do I recommend this screen protector, you guys? Hell yeah. Yeah, I do. If you are the type that really wants something that has a little bit of impact protection, this is perfect for that, since it does leave those little bit of indentations there. It causes a little bit of absorption for any type of impact. So that's what this is great for. I really wish that they would have made this so it would go all the way to the edge, because that's kind of the point of these screen protectors. The thing is that with the Galaxy S3 is that it has a curved display, and since the display at the ends is curved a bit, other screen protectors that are the dry install won't be able to go to the edge, and that's what people don't like about it. But then Zagg went ahead and made sure that it kind of defeated the purpose of having one that goes all the way to the edges by leaving very important parts of this phone exposed to the elements. So that's one of my big qualms with this protector. The one thing that really sells it for me is that warranty, that they let you replace it lifetime as long as you are willing to take the time to go online and register your product here. So overall, it is a very nice screen protector. I love the feel of it. Out in sunlight, it's pretty good. I'm not seeing any type of milkiness, which is awesome. The only thing that you do see is, since it does have a bit of an orange peel effect, it causes a little bit of refraction here and there if you're looking at it at a weird angle or so. But really, it is just as they advertise, invisible, minus the interesting markings. But you guys, this is a solid screen protector. I do recommend picking one up. This has been Erica, the technology nerd who likes to film stuff, and you guys can get this at places like Best Buy. You can also go to Zagg's website, and have an awesome day, you guys!